Today on the channel, the combatants fight for glory once again with Kasos, the Crusher.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another special unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got part 2 here from the combatants that fight for glory. X-Rays Toys, I believe it's called. We'll dive into it here. We got Kasos the Crusher, of course, his brother, Thales the Shredder. We already unboxed on the channel. I like that figure so much, I had to go and buy this one to have the yin and yang, have the brothers together. Again, I had to do that, had to pull the trigger. And of course, I picked this up over at Big Bad Toy Store. Use the link in the description down below to support the channel. I don't know if you can buy this anywhere else besides eBay, besides Big Bad Toy Store. So you're after this, hit up the link in the description down below. And of course, we're going to do this unboxing like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We'll compare him to his brother later on in this very video as well. But a very fun toy line so far, just one figure in, but I assume this one, obviously getting the most out of your molds, a lot of reuse with this one as well, but two big beefy figures that don't look out of place with your Mythic Legion, sticking with your Marvel Legends, sticking with your Turtles, heck, sticking with your wrestling figures, do what you want to do, heavy box of course, but there he is, old Kasos the Crusher. Give him some queso, and give him some chips as well with that Kasos. But looking good right there. Combatants Fight for Glory, an interesting name of course, big window box up front. On the side there, look at that, a face only a mother could love. Definitely looking rough for sure. On the back, we got War and Peace, and on the side, we got War and Peace. And better get my reading glasses on here, maybe. Who knows? I'm not going to read all this. I'm just looking at it right now. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Kasos the Crusher. Did I call him the Crusher? He's the Crasher. Kasos the Crusher. Ethnicity, Greek. He's a Greek crasher. City, Rome, group, none. So it talks about the story. I guess I read this last time. I'll have a picture of it here so you can, look it over if you really want to. And then we got another bit of War and Peace over here on the side. So a lot going on to read with this, but I would say that's a good thing here because at the end of the day, this isn't Wolverine. This isn't Spider-Man that most people know the story. This is a new character and you want to build out the story a little bit. See you later, goodbye. To know what you're getting yourself into, I guess is what we'll say there. But we do get a little baggie full of weapons and hooves. He's got hooves for feet as well. It does have a little notice in here. Please do soft the parts. Oh, soft the parts. Please do soft the parts with hot water before assembly or disassembly to avoid being damaged. So a little FYI, the more you know right there. And there it is, of course, plastic prison. Gonna take all this out, get him back, and we'll be talking all things the Crasher. All right, we got our buddy Kasos the Crusher out of the package here. An interesting one, very similar to the last one, of course, but I got everything out of the package here. And I got to say, the whole thing together, open it up out of the package, you can smell that factory smell. It actually smells like a hair salon. It reminds me when I was a little kid going to my grandma and she was like getting a perm or something. And it would have that smell in the air. Kind of reminds me of that smell. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe it's just a nostalgic grandma thing. Choose your own adventure, as we say. But we do get 2 extra hooves, much like his brother. Do you want him in hooves or do you want him in straight up feet? Feet definitely stand better, but I feel like hooves is a little bit more menacing, I guess. I don't know. If this guy comes at you with some big old toes, it's no different than Todd McFarlane on my couch every day. But if he comes at you with some big old hooves, you're like, whoa, wait a minute. This guy's up for business. He means business right here. And he definitely does with these 2 hooves, of course, replaceable. Nice brown color on him. Looking good. Looking like 2 hooves, no doubt about it. Then we get into the hands, of course. 2 Fists of Fury, 2 splayed out hands. We're ready to go. And then over here, the gripping hands, because you got to grip the weapon. You got to grip somebody's neck. You got the gripping hands over here. So pretty much every hand you could possibly want, I'll say there. And then his weapon of choice here, a big old axe right there looking crazy. Another axe on the other side with a little pickaxe on the end there. even a little spike action on the bottom. So definitely a medieval type weapon, but definitely a weapon that could do some damage, and very sharp points on these. I forgot to mention, Mark, I forgot to look, but I believe it was 35 and older for this one. So anybody under 35, get the heck out of here. Get out of here. Turn this video off. That's what I would say. Mark Summers, going to be a tough job for you. There's a lot of 32-year-olds milling around. All female, though. That's wild. 32-year-old females love this channel. They love this channel. But shout out to the 32-year-old females out there. But this big thing, very sharp, like I said. Guys, you want to do that blood oath? We threatened it in another video. We were going to do that blood oath together. I think it was a Karai video on turtles or something. Do we do the blood oath? Do we finally get this? Row our blood together? Blood brothers? Us three? Oh, Todd's looking the other way. And Todd, what are you doing with your toes over there? He's cutting his toenails, it looks like, over there. Do you need some help? Need some help? No? Okay. Well, we do got this. Very sharp, though. Watch out for that, of course. But now we get down to it. The Crasher himself. Big, beefy figures. Speaking my love language is what this one is right here. And we're going to start with the head. Looking like a big old buffalo, water buffalo head here. Looking evil. Looking very demented, especially with those orange eyes there. Looking very scary. Of course, fur throughout the face. Love the mobility in the jaw. You guys know me. That adds so much extra personality to a figure like this. Love the articulation on the jaw. The big old tusk underneath looking nice. Big old nostrils on him as well. And then you got the big old horns going on. And you can remove these if you want to. So you just got the rings that go over the horn, but if you want to take them off, you can do that. Definitely changes the appearance up a little bit more. It gives him a little bit of extra personality with those on there, I do think. Got that mane over the back. He's got a hairy back like a young George the Animal Steel, looking good there. Big old shoulder protection, gauntlet, arm protection, even over the forearm here. Not sure why he wants to protect this side and not this side. To me, if I'm fighting this guy and I'm in the arena squaring off with him, I'm going to go for this side because, yes, he's protected, but he's obviously hiding an injury. It's kind of like if you're, doing grappling or MMA or something, and you see a guy with a taped up arm, guess what? I'm going after that arm. It's obviously hurt, quicker way to victory. That's where you got to mix it up there. And if your arm's hurt, you tape up the other one. That's the psychology in it all. Maybe he's doing that. It never hurts to be outsmarted by a water buffalo. That's for sure. But looking interesting there. A lot of dings and dents and dark wash against that. Of course, Eternia style belt over here. He's ready to protect the Kasos title belt, defended at many a Mexican restaurant on the weekends, of course. But he's got that going on. Got a nice skull there, a little horn skull. I don't know if it's a cow. I don't know what that exactly is, but a nice championship belt. Like I said, he's defending it at a Mexican restaurant near you. Be ready for that. Spikes on the belt as well. Got the Eternia loincloth with some real fur. Got some gladiator straps down the front. Real chain going on right here. Plastic chain, but you know what I mean. Looks very nice. I do like that, of course. Down into the feet here, bare on the legs, but you got some wrappings around the calves, wrapping around the feet. Then you got those big old feet, of course. 5 fingers on him, giving him that humanoid feel. Same thing with the toes, 5 toes on him. Articulation, you get the butterfly shoulder. Arms do go all the way around. Very tight, though. Like they said, you got to soft the joints. You got to soft them, however you want to do that. You do get a bicep cut. Single jointed elbow, side to side at the elbow, hands movable back forth, side to side, jaw articulation, head articulation, hula hoop at the top, plus a little up and down ab crunch going on, plus traditional waist. Got those big old splits. Look at that. How about that one right there? Leg does go up. Double jointed pin knees, smooth as butter in the knee department. Absolutely love how smooth that is. Then you get the side to side, back and forth, up and down on the feet. Does he fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. What do you know? Fits on a stand if you need him to for whatever reason. But he is a big, big dude, is the old Crasher. He feels like he should be the Crusher, but he's the Crasher. He's crashing things. Parties near you. He's crashing that party on the couch, guys. But does look very, very nice. We got his brother right here, old Thales. But of course, the hooves makes him a little bit taller there. But you got the black and brown attack. Man, they look totally different when they're not matched up in their feet. So either got to go both hooves or both feet, if in my mind here, between these two. But very, very fun. Definitely cool. To me, I'm probably going to put him in my Mythic Legions is my plan. I do have a Cosmic Legion just chilling here at the table, so you can kind of see that size difference. That's your standard, 6.5 inch scale figure right here next to these guys. So they are some behemoths if there ever was one. But very, very fun. A toy company I don't know anything about. There's so many third-party toy companies right now. It'll make your head spin, but you see things like this. They look really cool. You take a chance on them. Sometimes it works out. Sometimes it doesn't. I really like the looks of these figures, and I think they're going to be a cool, gruesome twosome in my collection. There's no doubt about it here. So the Crasher, looking extra cool for me. I think I prefer his brother just by a hair, though. I like the darkness and evilness of the black over here. But you got to choose your own color adventure at the end of the day. But what do you guys think? You picking up any of these? You dabble in any of this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Like I said, Big Bad Toy Store seems to be the place to get this. Hit up the link in the description down below. And while you're hitting links, check out the Patreon, of course, for early access to this video and all the videos on both of my YouTube channels. Plenty of content over there to keep you busy, and best of all, you do support the channel. You can also like this video, always helps to thumb it up, subscribe to the channel and my other YouTube channel. Don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for the Brothers of Destruction, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.